My name is Alex Bondarev, and I live in the Pelham Bay section of the Bronx.
I've been living in the Bronx in general since I was 8 years old. We came here with my family as refugees from Russia. So I would be spending a lot of time throughout 6th, 7th, and 8th grade commuting to St. Teresa. I lived at that time actually in Co-op City. So I'd be commuting from Co-op City over to Pelham Bay, and we'd be getting together for these band practices while we'd be learning to play our instruments. So we started playing music just because we all liked rock and punk music at the time. There wasn't much of a scene just yet, but when we started high school, we were all going to Lehman High School at the time, the Bronx Underground really started coming up, and they had their first shows. And I think we were like 14, 15 at the time, and we were invited to play our first show there. And it was amazing, because just being a 14, 15-year-old kid with a guitar in front of a large group of people that's not your family was like the best feeling ever. Very different from Russia and India as far as I remember, but it was the place where I guess I kind of found myself through music. It was where I really started playing music. It was where I discovered this amazing music community. I just think it's funny how like me and my friends, we were kind of picked on in grade school because we liked rock, and we kind of grew up around this incredibly supportive music scene. So for me, the Bronx, I guess, would have to be about my friendships, my relationships, obviously having met my wife, having my family here, and the music. That's always been a big part of the Bronx for me. It's been really special for me in that sense. So that's one of the other things that keeps me here. So I work as a dentist. My day job when I'm not doing music is I work for Montefiore Hospital. And I mean, it's like the yin to my yang. People always ask me like, oh, how could you be both a dentist and a musician? And honestly, I say I can't imagine it like another way really, just because it's always, like, music has always been there, and it allows me to do the other work, and vice versa. The two kind of feed each other. And it's also a meaningful way, I think, because I work for like the Montefiore Clinic here. It's a meaningful way for me to contribute to my community. I feel like I'm, with people that are going through, whatever, whether it's tooth pain or medical issues or anything. It's very grounding. I always like to talk to them and find out about who they are and what they're going through. And I think it honestly fuels my songs a lot of the time too. Yeah, if I could see any changes within my community, I just want people to be more welcoming of one another. I think there's a whole lot of negativity going around right now. And I think those people who have something positive or something bright to say or something good to offer, like it's your art or your story, I would just encourage those people to be more vocal about it, more open. So that's what's on the forefront of everybody's news feeds, not all that negativity and hatred, just so the artist community helps people to express that we're all one, and helps people to really know that.
Deeper than my heart, deeper than my soul, deeper than the words you were born to know, deeper than my blood, deeper than my bones. That's how my love goes for you. For you. And when you close your eyes, it's what's inside. Focus on that fire, the one that starts and burns you away, can never die. Just like the tide, tell me, will you ride? This ripple has turned into a wave deeper than the faith of a holy man, deeper than the ocean's reach for land, deeper than the truth I can comprehend. That's how my love goes for you. For you. when you close your eyes, it's what's inside. Focus on that fire, the one that starts and burns you away, can never die. It's like the tide. Tell me, will you ride this ripple that's turned into a wave? And then the next part John Forte does, and I'm not gonna attempt it right now.